He was abandoned at birth, rejected by the company he created, yet he returned to change the world. This is the untold story of Steve Jobs, the man who taught us to think different. Steve Jobs was born in 1955, but his biological parents gave him up. Adopted by a working-class couple, he grew up restless, curious, and endlessly rebellious. In school, he was a troublemaker. Teachers called him unfocused. But Steve wasn't bored. He was thinking differently. In 1976, Steve and his friend Steve Wozniak built the first Apple computer in a garage. They had no money, no backing, just an idea that computers could be personal. That garage became the birthplace of a revolution. Apple grew fast, and so did Steve's ambition. But the higher he rose, the more enemies he made. In 1985, Steve Jobs was fired from Apple. The very company he had built. Broken and humiliated, he felt like everything was over. But Steve didn't stop. He built next, invested in Pixar, and years later, destiny called. Apple was dying, and they asked him to return. With the iMac, iPod, iPhone, and iPad, he didn't just rebuild a company. He reshaped the way the world listens, works, and connects. Steve Jobs once said, "The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do." From being abandoned, to being fired, to changing history. His life was proof. Steve Jobs showed us that failure is not the end, it is the beginning. If you've ever felt rejected, if you've ever been told you're not enough, remember Steve Jobs. Your setbacks are setups for your greatest comeback. So think different, and never stop believing that your idea can change the world.